We are heading into another no week spend. So we're going to use what's in the fridge, freezer and pantry. The Coles flyby spends are here. So I'm going to share with you what we eat during the week and how we're able to save money. If we haven't met before, hey, I'm Kelly. I'm the Frugal Fun mum living in a neurospicy household, teaching you real life frugality, how to save money on your groceries easily and simply, and also teaching you some things that my grandma taught me that you can put in today's society. So together, let's save a lot of money. The Coles 4 week spends have started, and I've started planning and prepping to make sure that we're being good stewards of our money and our resources. And what I've been doing is spending to fill in the gaps. So you know that our freezer is chock-a-block full, and I am planning on going through that. But I've just been working on what I can see for right now. We built the 1 month pantry, and I'll show you an overview. There's still a lot of stuff in there as well, so we haven't been going through it as much as what I expected, which is good for us because it just goes to prove that we eat very basic, we eat very simple. Our grocery haul is $200 a week, and I can normally get it under that because I buy markdown meat and other things that save us money throughout the week. And again, our meals are pretty simple and cheap and on repeat. And so overall, it doesn't cost us a lot of money. I do a lot of my own baking, as you would see when I do cookies and desserts and other things like that. So our shopping just fills in the gaps. And this week, it has been the second week where we haven't actually had a Coles flyby spend. And I did get a couple of things to fill the gaps for, like some snacky things. So I've kind of just taken those as a mini sort of top-up shop, and I did share it in the last video that had them. And I'll share with you here that we've got them. So of course, half of the cookies have gone, and one of the iced coffees is gone, and things like that. So stuff that I probably would have gone to Aldi and grabbed anyway because I had a gift card, and I would have cost me nothing. So I just bought it as part of the Coles flyby spend, and then I will finish the spend at the end of the week and get a few more top-up things, and then we'll be able to start a fresh week with everything that we have, and grabbing meat out of the freezer and including our whole and then put it all together, because that's how we save money. Eventually I will need to go and buy meat, and let me tell you, the thought of it is starting to terrify me. I probably haven't had to buy any big proper meat and do a proper shop for a while. So I think that's where some markdown bargain hunting will definitely need to come into play. But first we want to make sure that we are going through the freezer and using those things up so they don't end up with freezer burn and other things like that. Monday we were off to a cracking start. I had to go to Mum's house. She had some appointments and we had so many other things to do. So my plan to stay home and get things organised didn't happen. But we went out to have lunch for my mum's birthday. We actually went to the place where I had my wedding reception. So it was so funny to be back in there like 25 odd years later. So I did do that mini grocery haul on the way home because I was like, we need bread anyway. We need iced coffee because we just need it. I tried to buy sugar-free and it just was not it. So dinner for us was tacos. So I borrowed some of the mincemeat that I wasn't going to open till later in the week. I thought I had some more in the freezer and I didn't. It's probably one of the things I haven't stockpiled well. So we've done tacos, and then for my eldest I've just done a pasty with veggies and chips on the side because it was the easiest thing I could think of to grab. And then into the cupboard, we finally need to grab this coffee because our last one has run out. One of these coffee jars lasts my eldest and I about a month, if not more. So it's good to see the stockpile being used up. Tuesday night is leftovers. I was at Mum's again nearly all day with appointments and other things. Even though it's school holidays, I've had to fill it in with other things. So the days that I'm usually not available, I have been. So in the fridge was some leftover stuff from our chicken risotto, and there's some plant-based in the fridge that I will cook for my daughter. So I had that, and then later on I cooked some chips and did chicken nuggets because my son had a gaming group that night. Again, not that we normally do that, but it came up. It's all happening, let me tell you. And I just haven't been organized enough to prep things So that's also why I share, because I see you mamas, I see you doing 27 things at once. It's, yeah. Into our second drawer, and this is our chicken drawer, so I'm going to pull out a couple of chicken breasts. Oh, I also shoved a bag of flour in there because I was trying to record something. I do grab out this diced steak. You can see it's marked down for $1.60. And then I stood lovingly staring into this freezer for a while until I remembered that there's some dim sims in there that I'm going to pull out for my son to have rice. And then any leftovers I'll be able to make fried rice, which you'll see coming up later. And then into the pantry. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. I'm going to grab out this jar of honey chicken. I thought we had a sweet and sour. Yeah, I think this will be the last time we get this one. It did not taste very good at all. We've still got some beef and black bean sauces, which I'll use because I know I've got meat in the freezer. Just having a look at the stock of the other things. So I put this in there, and then I put a little bit of milk inside the jar and then poured that into the pan just to get every last bit out. And yeah, it's no, oh, winner chicken dinner. My eldest has had plant-based schnitzel, chips and veggies. And then I also was cooking this night, or the next night, the diced beef because I let it defrost in the fridge overnight. And I've got the leftover chicken stock that we used for something last week. I can't remember. I've had a sleep since then. I'm not very good. Anyway, I got this from Aldi a while ago when I was doing a mini... I had to do a promo for DoorDash, and so I bought some stuff because I had planned to cook some things I'd seen on TikTok. Fantasy self me, not gonna happen. So yeah, and then into the freezer, and I didn't cut or edit this bit out because this is real life, and this is what I share. I share me sometimes just sitting there staring at things going, I've no idea, because I know that other people watch and go, that's so me. I just share things on YouTube because I think my people are out there. I couldn't find anyone to resonate with when I started YouTube, so that's why I started, because I'm a bit hopeless some days, and I'm okay with that because you know what? I'm happy with life, so I don't care that I don't have it all together. I don't care that it's not Pinterest worthy. I can teach you frugal living. This is what I do. Don't have it together. You can be frugal. And then into the cupboard to pull out this packet again. Oh, that's from the DoorDash thing as well. There we go. I'm doing well. Repeat pasty, chicken nuggets and chips. Chicken nuggets and chips are life. And then the stew's been cooking for about half an hour to an hour. I know people are like, you've got to simmer it. I'm always in a hurry for things. I just can't leave things on and cook for long periods of time. A girlfriend of mine gave me those meatballs that you saw a while ago. She's like, make sure you cook it for, 2-3 hours. I'm like, no worries. Half an hour later, dinner's ready. Anyway, the stew's ready. How good is that? I just put the corn flour in there. It's a bit of a slurry to make it up. And then I had a mini can of diced tomatoes, again from the Aldi haul from the DoorDash thing. And then my son requested fried rice. So I thought I'd share that we had some of that left over. And then this is what he eats. During the week, he will often eat a wrap, sometimes on its own, sometimes ham in it. He sometimes likes 2-minute noodles. He sometimes will have leftover pizza. It all just depends what's in the fridge. And then this is also why I need to sort out the freezer because we've got stuff going everywhere. I finally found the frozen veg. And I see by that we clearly need some more. Oh, and then because I wrestled everything around so much, I couldn't shut the door. So I just record because one, it helps the video with the length. I'm just being real. And two, just a reminder to myself to empty the freezer. Will I do it? Probably not for another week now, but you know what? It's there. And here, fried rice. Look at that. Magic. Dinner the next night is leftovers. We love a leftover, so I've cooked some macaroni to give to my eldest. Heated up some of her plant-based mincemeat because it wasn't enough to make it as a full lasagna, and that was going to take another half an hour. and we wanted dinner now because we had things to do. And the mashed potato, I'm using up the last of the real milk, so I'm going to have to grab a UHT out of the cupboard. But we've got dinner, and that's what it's all about, getting all the bits and pieces together. And then finally, the apples that are in the fridge, I'm going to grab out, and we make an apple crumble with that. Saturday night is here, which means it's a burger night. So into the pantry to find some of our stockpile from the beetroot that's there. As you can see, we haven't been going through much food. 1 tin of beetroot will probably last us about a week. It's pretty good. Burger night, Boudreaux Burger Bar. And then Sunday, I was starting to clean out sort of some of the freezer. I don't know where I am, and take stock of what is where. And I remembered that I had some frozen bananas. So I'd already had toast for breakfast and I was feeling like something, but I couldn't figure out what to do. And I thought, I know I'll have a protein shake. I know I've got frozen bananas in the freezer, and I know they don't look the best and they probably should be in thicker plastic, and I'll deal with that eventually. But here we are. So I thought I'd use the UHT milk that we've grabbed from the cupboard to sort of use it up, because we're going to be getting fresh anyway. And then I can sort of start with a clean slate, and then I can see what we do use during the week. So it's just frozen banana there, a scoop of the powder from the collagen company, which I purchased myself from the last round. And I just give it a bit of a blend up and it hit the spot. And then later on, we had some little lunch things, some more rolls left over from the bread run from Baker's Delight, some ham, cheese and lettuce, nothing super exciting. And then dinner. These are the last potatoes that we have from the last mega grocery haul, so we really are starting to use up the fresh food and things that we get. I chopped them up into half potatoes and then some chips for my son. And then back into the pantry in the spices drawer thing that I have a little bit left over of the herbs. So I mixed that through to make some roast potatoes. These are the last of the carrots that I have from this packet. I'm saving all the scraps to go into the compost. And then into the freezer, I saw this little pumpkin thing sticking out, so I thought I'll pull it out. And I've used about half just to cook for a roast dinner, so that will be good. And then into the baking cupboard, because for ages I've been planning and saying I'm going to make a cheesecake. So I found the Oreo crumbs and a whole packet of Oreo biscuits. So I crushed them up best I could in the mix master, which created a bit of a mess, because I've lost the blade for my food processor, and put them as cheesecake base. And then into the fridge we've got cheesecake, cream cheese log, and then I grabbed this little half or quarter tub of cream. Oh my gosh, get it together. And I put some icing sugar in there and gave it a bit of a mix. And it still wasn't to the consistency I wanted. I remember I still had a little bit of cream left over from this container. So I put that in there and it still wasn't enough. So I put a dash of milk and then I put the crumbs in there. And that worked really well. So I was happy with that. And that's again using it up. I had planned for that cream to probably go into a cheesecake, if not some sort of other dessert. So I'm glad that we could use it up wisely. And cheesecakes were super popular. And the morning of, I actually dug out of the freezer this massive piece of ribeye that I got like back in October last year for Audi promo. And my daughter, because she's vegetarian, I'm making her pizza for dinner. So I made the pizza base and I rolled it out best I could. I've done half and I'll save the other half because I've got this spinach that is in the fridge that has kept very well for the past week. Put a piece of paper towel in there. And so my son's had chicken nuggets and chips because the pizza dough was going to take well over an hour and he couldn't wait that long. But then when the pizza dough came out and it's all cooked for my daughter, she was really happy. And then here is hubby and I's roast dinner. It was delicious. And in the evening, I just spent sorting out the cupboard because I was rearranging some of the other cupboards and found some spare Tupperware containers. I remember we had these bigger ones here for pasta. I used to have about 3 of them and I was like, where have they gone? So I'm going to pull those down and put the pasta in there. And I was also playing around with some experimentation of space for the pantry. So I'm going to share with you how we organize our pantry and save space and how you can do it as well. So please subscribe to the channel because you'll be able to then be updated when those videos come. Hit the bell, you'll get notified when the video's up. And I'm experimenting around with how best to store things. If you have super dupers and you buy them in bulk, please let me know how you store them because they're a bit of a pain. I found the smaller container that we've had for the macaroni, so I put that into that container, which is good because loose packets in the pantry are not it. I'm sick and tired of cleaning out loose bits of pasta. And then here is our pantry overall, looking very pretty. I am shocked to say that it has stayed very well. There's a couple of gaps, which is really good. So we've got up here the UHT milk that we have. We've used the coffee and we've still got 3 of the drinking chocolates. We're about to grab this one out. We need it. I've got 2 oat milks still here. 2-minute noodles. There is another packet down below. I'm hiding it. You'll see in a minute. We've got the 3 things of pasta here. I think they look really good. And this is just some leftovers that didn't fit in the drawers down below at the time that we built the 1-month pantry together. This, of course, is all of our snack section. We've got the butter dish that I've just washed because we finally emptied it after a couple of weeks. So the new butter is ready to go in there. All of our other snack bits and pieces. At the back here is still the muesli bars. We still have 1 week to go from our 4-week or 1-month pantry setup when I loaded all the food that we would need for a month into here. So I'm really happy with that. We've still got 2 packets of crackers here. So we will have 1 excess when the month finishes. They will need to go into there. And then we just have some other random snacky bits at the back. We've got the LCM packet there that I just got in the last grocery haul that's about to come out, as well as the Scotch finger biscuits, just to show with you what kind of food we eat during the week and how it works. And some containers that are sitting there lovingly waiting for some amazing thing, I don't know. We have our apple juices in here. We have 3. I think I stuck the extra one in there from the last shopping just to get it off of the bench. So that will need to come back out to go into the fridge. And we have cereal. My son's been snacking on Nutri-Grain lately as a bit of a snack, so that's good. Most people don't eat cereal for breakfast. It's more of a snack thing. And I am onto the toast rather than Wheat Bix now, so it's quite interesting. Our pantry, we've got 2-minute noodles. And right at the back there is the other packet of 2-minute noodles. I'm experimenting with some space right now. I'm trying to figure out what works well so then I can share with you some of the tips and tricks I'm doing. So stay tuned for that video. As I said, I've got some baked beans. They're the only baked bean / bean chickpea lentil things you'll see in this cupboard. Spicy noodles, lasagna stuff, all of our sauce packet stuff. This is a random drawer that probably needs to get organized, so we'll work on that. Sauce, oil, cans of stuff, passata, onions, risotto, and no potatoes. Oh, we need to fix that like immediately. Then, of course, at midnight when my ADHD dopamine hit and I was like, oh, I could get ready for the next video. Also, I needed to prep some of the pantry ready for today, so I thought I'd get the packet of crackers and put them in the container for my son because we're going into technically week 4 of this 1-month pantry challenge that we've done to set the pantry up for 1 month. And I'm having a sing and a dance. My music is just too good. And I share because this is real life and this is me, and I make 0 apologies for it. I love having a dance party in the kitchen, and this is why it does take me so long to get things done, because I'm interrupted and easily distracted. But I'm happy. And that's what life is about, being happy and sharing real life things. So we've got all that set up, and now let's have a look at the fridge and see where we're at to start this week. At the beginning of the week, this is what my fridge looks like. You can see it's pretty packed with random bits and pieces in there, and we systematically started going through it. And this is what our fridge is looking like right now. Pretty empty, which is really good. We have still 1 cheesecake thing. And all the other butters for risotto, they will take forever to go through. This dribble of the Not It iced coffee, condensed milk. I need to make some cookies, aioli, Caesar dressing, the UHT milk, Lifesaver, oat milk, chili sauce, passata, apple juice. We drank the apple and black currant, but this one didn't get drunk. Up here, cheese. Just used the ham, bit of sliced cheese, some beetroot from Burger Nut, and an extremely messy cheesecake is my son's. Some leftover meat that I'll cook, leftover pizza, all the cheeses, block cheese, whole cheese, our cheese drawer, eggs, spinach, broccoli and cauliflower from last week still live in there. I need to make pizza with that yogurt from last week, and some pies and pasties from my friend's bakery run. I'll have to throw those in the freezer. Some carrots, and empty. So we have a pretty good base to start everything with.